Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Premiere Next. In this video you are going to get all the information related to the latest updates of the Emily in Paris Season 4 Part 1. All of Emily in Paris seasons, indeed, any Netflix series that adheres to the same romantic formula, appear identical to the untrained eye. Emily in Paris Season 4 Part 1 feels in much the same way. There's not much to distinguish narratives other than passion and sadness. But that's the reason we adore it. Investing in the drama of others might provide as a figurative comfort blanket during stressful and weighty times. Even better is when the gossip doesn't really jeopardize the people it's occurring to and doesn't affect you. The cast, which includes Lily Collins, provides the finest remedy imaginable. After an hour of intense focus, none of the events matter or even stick in our memories. As Season 3 ends, Emily is left in disbelief by Gabriel's shocking pregnancy news and her sudden falling out with Aleph. All of this is a really shallow, cliched first world issue, albeit one with quite elegant clothing. Also, we haven't received a compelling enough explanation from the streaming service for why the series is divided. We're not looking at stellar telly when Emily hits Paris. What is there to say about Emily in Paris that hasn't been said before? To be honest, probably not too much. Not much of Emily's character is developed, save from her jumping off a boat and dressing up as the Hamburglar from the 1990s McDonald's commercials for a masquerade ball. Life, and her future, for our featured lady are proceeding precisely as we anticipate. In terms of her romantic life, we already know who will prevail. Regarding her work, we already know that she will come through for the day. It is a privilege and a curse that Emily depends on predictability. Season 4 Part 1 of the TV show accurately retreads previously covered material, spinning the plots in a circular manner, as opposed to pursuing a new direction. In the grand scheme of things, it's problematic that nobody is actually picking up any knowledge or developing personally. With no promises of profits, how can we make long-term investments? The exception to the norm is Sylvie, who is speaking up about some unpleasant incidents from her past. Even still, there is a startling contrast in tone between the light-hearted and serious parts of the plot, with Sylvie's vulnerability being forced into other, surprisingly relevant storylines such as the Eurovision Song Contest. For the others, things are as chaotic as always. There's impromptu rooftop sex, uncomfortable living circumstances, and a pastry chef who should have had his own feature film. You either have to accept it or come to appreciate how annoying the stereotyped stupidity of Americans is. Why 2 parts on Netflix? The most important query of them all is raised as Emily in Paris Season 4 Part 1 nears the end of its 5-episode run. Why is the season divided into 2 parts on Netflix? There's not a cliffhanger worthy of a soap opera at the conclusion, nor is there a plot that has to be resolved right away. Everything appears stable for the time being, which is never intriguing. It's not really possible to hold Emily's Parisian apartment responsible for this. This is a problem with Netflix since the longer the company uses this distribution approach, the less satisfying it is. It's likely that by September, fewer people will be watching Part 2, and you can't really blame them. But Emily is mind-numbingly productive while she's here. We forget everything about our own awful and careless lives because of her unwaveringly carefree attitude and helplessness in the face of disaster. Even although you may not wish to wear every one of her outfits, you may persuade yourself that you would prefer to switch roles. While Emily in Paris Season 4 Part 1 takes this a bit too literally, the general rule is to if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We would all be better off viewing Emily as a girl for the present and not for the future. Netflix currently has Emily in Paris Season 4 S first half available. Check out Heartstopper Season 3 and Stranger Things Season 5 on Netflix for additional updates. This month, there are also new TV series available to view. If you are watching this video on YouTube, please click on the like button and subscribe to the channel for the latest updates related to upcoming movies and series.